All right. Hey everyone, happy Monday, Runday. Welcome, welcome. Started a little bit earlier than what I scheduled. I scheduled the stream for 8:30 tonight. Had a bunch of tech issues and other issues around the house, but how's everyone doing? Got lots of people in here right now. Got tons of people. Let's see. John Sherwood was the first to comment. He said, "Hello, folks. Be back in 30 minutes." Awesome. See ya. See you soon. That was about 30 minutes ago. So welcome everyone. Let's see. Boxcar Jerry. What's going on, Jerry? How's it going? Got John Saxon in here. Hello, hello. Brian Cahill. Still warming up after the Kutztown Show. Yeah, that was oh man, that was a cold one. Kutztown Show was freezing cold. It was probably about 30, I think it was like 37 or something like that. And it warmed up in the sun, but once the sun warmed things up, it was pretty nice out, but it was a very cold morning. And that show starts early. We'll talk about that show in a little bit. Is there still a Hamburg show? I'm not exactly sure. Railfan Roger, hello, welcome, welcome. Railfan Loy, hey, how's it going? Nice 70 degrees and some wildfires on the mountains in Tennessee. Ooh, that's rough. Brian Rock Railfan, welcome, welcome. And I think we also had, yeah, Brian Cahill was in here too. Yeah, he was talking about the temperature there. So, is winter over in PA yet? Not really. It's trying to. It's not doing a very good job. Oh man. Iron Horse Productions, hello, welcome. Railfan Roger saying hi to everyone else. Train Guy, how's it going? Welcome. William, how's it going? It's like person wrote that they're in the shower. That's kind of weird. Let's get rid of that. Oh man, the SD70-2. So here's the deal with that. So guys, we'll get into that in a little bit. Rose Jewel, hello. Betsy Warner, hello, welcome. We also had Anna Say, hello everyone. 5% humidity. Lucky. I need that up here in the attic. It is really damp up here. Like air is just not moving. Forest fires in Florida. Yeah. I heard about something like there's fires across the country right now. It's this time of year things start to dry out and you get some, interesting weather. We had a lot of storms last week, so yeah, a lot of fires can start. Lehigh Valley Model, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Thomas Wellington, hello, welcome to the channel. Greetings from South Texas. Nice. Robert Lopez, welcome. Any news on the job? We'll get into that in a little bit. Let me say some hellos right here. Got Matt PG. Family friendly on this. Yeah, someone, it's like, yeah, I don't care. That's weird. So about NS, I actually had a physical done today, but I'm very worried about my weight. I'm like not within their parameters of BMI, so we'll have to see. Everything else is good, but we'll have to definitely see what happens. So the thing is, my neck, they do like it's pretty typical. If any of you guys work in like the CDL or what do you call it? The to get your DOT. They measure your neck, and mine is within spec for sure. So it's kind of like I just have weight in different places. I can still breathe and everything, even though I'm congested right now. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what Norfolk Southern says. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this one. Hopefully they give me some time to fix it. I've been going to the gym like every night to try to get myself in shape, but they don't care about that. They want right now. What can you do? And it's been extremely stressful. Like I haven't slept in days, but we'll have to see. Train man, did you go to the train store again? No. Hey, Greg T, how's it going? Got David, DB Tech, how's it going? Yeah, it's almost like we've got a bunch of people in here that are trying to sabotage the stream. That I don't know. I have a feeling of who it could be, but I could be wrong. And then also, You know, you never know. Keep up with the gym. Yeah, that's the goal. We'll have to see. Good grief. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Matt. Tonight, that's the third mysterious person. So yeah, we'll have to see. Conrail, how's it going? Thanks for the tips on fixing the engine. The engine is it needs it needs help. I'm gonna actually take it to someone tomorrow if I'm able to get out there in the afternoon. I'm gonna take my train out there to get a look at the board. I've got an MTH. I've got an MTH dealer that I'm working with, or a repairman that's been in the business for forever, and apparently it's like the guy of Pennsylvania. So we'll have to see. Yeah, mysterious. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Jamie, I saw you were in there earlier. Yeah, it's just been a day. Yeah, Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern. I was gonna say Lehigh Valley. Is there any way you could do like volunteer work, like or maybe like college credit or something, or high school credit? I don't know if they do that anymore, but I wonder if you could do like volunteer work down there or up there. How'd you make out with the car? David, my car is there's a word that rhymes with car. It starts with a F and ends in an R. My car is that right now. We'll just say Fubar. There you go. That's as family friendly as I can get. My car is it needs, so the bearing squeaking on my car. So like guys, we went up to Kutztown on Saturday and my car was having some problems, and we found out that the well, actually when I took it to the shop, they said that the bearings on my serpentine tensioner were up, so I need a new one of those. We knew about that, but they also said that another thing was when they were looking at, they said the bearings of the alternator were shot, so now I need a new alternator. And they sent me pictures of it and stuff. I wasn't like, oh, you guys are, just trying to get more money out of me, but it was, they actually sent pictures and proof. It was like, yeah, that's my alternator in pieces. There's the bearings right there. So they're going to do all that and a new belt. But the motor sounds great. It's just everything else that's wearing out after having 144,000 miles on the car. So we'll have to see. Fires near very close to a little railroad museum. Oh no. Ooh. So the story with the SD70. So I picked it up and I got it working up here, and it has a board problem. So when I bought it, the guy I bought it from, I may not buy trains from him again if I see him, just because I don't really trust him, because he said he fixed it. He's like, yeah, the board's brand new and everything, and I put it on the track. It just does not work. In conventional mode now, DCS, I don't have DCS, but I had a friend, what was it? A friend that looked at it yesterday. It's John, it's PS2 with 3 volt PS2. So I got it home and I ran it. It ran perfectly fine, and I'd hit some of the buttons on the TMCC remote to try to get the couplers to go, and it totally just shut down. So it works if you it's the engine's locked. Yeah, John, he did a hard reset as well using the DCS up at my friend's shop. And he also did the manual reset using a conventional. So we'll have to I'm going to take it to the guy. He's got probably the readout system for MTH. He's a MTH authorized repair dealer. So he can fix stuff on speed. I actually said, do you want me to drop it off? He's like, why? I'll just fix it while you wait. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, that's pretty cool. So we'll get this, we'll get the SD70 looked at tomorrow, hopefully, if the car's done. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Just donated our 2000 Mazda. Nice. Shoo. Got 20 years. Yeah, I think, well, mine's a 2014, so we'll see how far it goes. But if I get this new job, we'll have to see. I'm definitely getting a new car. It's one of the first things I'm probably going to do. Railfan Loy, yes, we get tons of comment bots. Early boards were sloppy. Yeah, it's a 3 volt. Apparently, there's a 3 volt and a 5 volt, and then there's the 8 volt. Um, so yeah, it's a 3 volt PS2 with no directional switches on it. It's all electronic, and there's also the program run switch. There's none of that. It's just you have two potentiometers for the whistle, or sorry, the rail sounds and the smoke. That's what I was like. Whistle. There's no whistle. So for the smoker, and then there's the sound that you just get two potentiometers underneath the cooling vents. Denver South, I'm hanging in there. Very stressful day with the physical stuff. It's just been a day. The new intermodal car you sent, that was cool. I think their Menards is in the game, so we'll we'll have to see. But I honestly think that Menards is doing a great job with their cars, and I would like to buy more Menards stuff in the future. I did see that at the Kutztown Show that they had a scale. What the heck is it? A scale flat car from Menards, and actually had a wooden deck to it. I thought that was really really cool. John, it has lights and sound. I just will not cycle over to forward in conventional mode, but DCS it works great. And my friend reset it to engine number 1, so default settings, and then did a full clear. So according to the dealer I'm going to tomorrow, it sounds so bad, like so dirty, but the MTH dealer that I'm going to, he has a computer readout system, and he can actually diagnose boards pretty quick. So, because he's authorized, he's got all the fancy tools and all that. So, we'll have to see. So, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm just, I gotta get the car fixed first before I can play with toys. So, because I have to get to work sometime this week. I took off today. I'm gonna have to take off tomorrow for the car because it's gonna be a 2-day job. So we'll have to see. Volunteering the high school for an event. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, 19. Oh, God. Almost 200,000 miles. Cool packs, but need some maintenance work now. Nice. Let's see. I missed some comments up top. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, John, it has power. It'll actually power up. Well, I'll show you guys what it does in a second, but I've done the whistle reset. I've done like you hit the whistle once, the bell 3 times, whistle once, bell 5 times. You hold the whistle, take off the power. I've done all of that stuff. Even there's one I saw online, if you throttle back and throttle forward, and that didn't work either. So I've done everything. I'm just going to let this professional take a look at it. Usually I don't like sending stuff out, but it's all electronic, so we'll have to see. I also saw someone commented on the Weaver stash. Locked often in PS1. Yeah, I found a way around that. Hey, Jeff the Railroad Enthusiast, how's it going? Been wanting a Menards F unit, just can't get it. I almost bought one. So Rose Jewel, this is crazy. So it was like 5 in the morning, and I got a notification from Menards saying like about the prototype for that F unit, and I actually put in an order for it. And as soon as I put the order in, I was like, man, I shouldn't do this. It costs, I think it was like what, $159 or something, $200, and I just was like, I shouldn't do it. And then all of a sudden they were like sold out instantly. I was like, I lost it. Blow up the board on the Dreyfuss Hudson PS2. Ooh, yeah, I'm a huge PS1 fan. Thankfully we're actually running the GP30 tonight, the Seaboard with the Conrail consist of stuff. That's doing great. I bought that used as well, but the Norfolk Southern's just not having it. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Good call having the pro look at it. We had a meetup at my house yesterday. Oh, sweet. Had fixed 3 engines while he was there. Oh, man, that's awesome. Yeah, I just, with this engine, I don't know what's going on with it. It's not like a post-war. It's not like an NPC. You have an E unit and a motor. Sometimes I really like that, just the simplicity of that stuff. We'll have to see. Would you ever hop a train like some you? No way. No. Um, yeah, Betsy. Yeah, I know there's an adventure aspect to it, but hopping trains and stuff is actually like I think it's a federal offense. So because the railroads are federally regulated, technically train hopping is a federal offense. And I know there's like hobo shoestring and stuff, but he's been caught so many times. Oh yeah, hobo Nix. There you go. I'd rather get paid to ride the trains. And be there legally. But yeah, of course, I think everyone in the train world's, you thought about it. It's like, wow, what would happen if I got on this train? Where would I go? But it's also extremely dangerous, and you hear about people getting hurt all the time. It's very dangerous. That's the best way I can put it, and illegal. But there's always, I actually knew a guy. I'll tell you this. I knew someone that it was a family friend. Well, it was a family of a friend of a friend. So it was just kind of like in passing, and he was a drifter type. I guess he liked doing like really crazy stuff. Like he actually biked from Baltimore to Canada, and he actually said while he was up in Canada, he hopped a train to get back home. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, I just jumped on a Union Pacific engine and made his way down west. He went the westerly way and then came back down. I don't know what trains he hopped or whatever, but that's what he did to get back home, which I thought was insane." So he left his bike up in Canada. He said, yeah, the bike was totally trashed because from Baltimore to Canada, like, he's like, it wasn't worth fixing up. I was like, whatever. That's crazy. Someone on a train Reading and Northern. Didn't notice the guy till I watched my video. Oh, no way. Nick work? No, I don't work for him yet. I gotta wait for stuff to come back first, but possibly work for the railroad. You're supposed to report them, and I will say this: they did talk about. I watched several channels about railroading, and they're actually saying that if a train hits someone, it's a very traumatic experience for a lot of the engineers and conductors seeing that. So they don't want to see that happen. So usually they report it, they call it in, and plus nowadays you never know with like people, whoever people are, either jumping trains or whatever. It's a security risk, especially with hazmats on trains and all that. You know, always enjoy Nick's Monday night streams. Get the kids to bed early for this. Hey, thanks, Chris. Yeah, Chris, I missed the show. I missed the show Saturday, and I went up to Kutztown. I bought some more Weaver stuff, of course. So the scale collection is blowing up here. So we'll have to see. Bunny Anna said that they come into Allentown Yard looking for shoestring. When he rode the cab in a DPU. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've seen several videos on YouTube. It's like kids with like phones. They'll try to sneak into the DPU, and I'm just like, well, all right. I guess it's heated or it's warmer than being outside, but it's still very dangerous. And tonight I'm actually drinking a Hefeweizen beer. It's a UFO, and it's pretty good. I love it. I've had a day, and cheers to the day. So happy Monday. It's like, yeah, it's like a loaf of bread. It's like drinking Wonder Bread. It's the best way I can describe it. Yeah, Weaver. Yeah, Weaver is quite scary. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cheers, guys. I'm not doing shots. I'm not my other good friend, Country Bunker. I'm not doing shots tonight. I actually told him if I go down to training and I hang out, we'll be drinking some shots, but I don't know. I don't know if I can show up to training like with any alcohol in my system. Yeah, it's like a Wonder Bread. It's like got some. It's like a sugary. It's a very. It's got a lot of flavor to it, but it's like a. Let's see. Well, it's a Heffa. Hazy blonde vanilla coffee ale. That's what this is. It's delicious. PBR here. There you go. That's the way to do it. Yeah, a lot of people think like PBR is cheap. It's like I went to a liquor store. It's like PBR costs just as much as like everything else. Yeah, Matt, this is actually the beer I bought with you. And then in the back of Nikki's car, I have a 6 pack of, oh, I forgot who made them, but they're another Heffa brew. So we'll have to see. But yeah, it's so this weekend, Kutztown Show. I'll let you guys know about them. So they're doing those in Kutztown, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour from or hour and a half north north east. Yeah, we go this way. So northeast, it's a outdoor show. It's free. It's going to be in every other month, I believe. I think there's one in either in May or June. There's a website, you can look it up. It is such an awesome show because there's just so much stuff, and there's actually tons and tons of like post-war stuff, and you get people that are selling either professionally or like collections, private collections. So you get all of that in there. So it is it's an amazing show. It's just like a Greenberg show, except it's free. And they also have like a market, like a huge farmer's market. You can get anything you want out of there. They actually sell some train stuff here and there in the antique side. So it's just a great. There you go. May 21st. Here, I'll stick that right there. Look at that. May 21st. I don't know where I'll be May 21st. We'll have to see if I'm down in training or up here. But I plan on going to as many of those as I can because they're excellent shows. And a lot of the guys that I know a lot of people went to the Great Scale Show. They had a great time as well. And theirs are down in Timonium. So, yeah, definitely get out, go to some shows. This is outside. It's beautiful country up there. Just kind of hang out. And then there's several rail fan areas if you guys want to catch some rail fan action. So you have like the, oh God, what is it? Macungie Rail Fan Park. I did a video there. I should know where it's at. I've been there a handful of times, like 4 or 5 times now. And that is like one of my favorite places to watch trains because if they get a high green, they just fly going about 60, I would say about 50 to 60 miles per hour. Because those AC 44s, I think their top speed is like 60, 65. But they fly going about 55 or 60. And then you get some local stuff in there. And you'll see some SD 38-2s, SD 70s in there, and all that stuff. And we actually, the last time I was there, I think we had what were they? AC 6 or Aces. They had 2 Aces, so they were really cool to see. Oh, missed some comments up here. Corona Premiere. Yeah, that's probably Nikki's favorite. Was there N scale at Kutztown? A little bit. A lot of HO and a lot of O scale and O gauge. Lots of O. It was awesome. Long drive might be nice to visit. Yeah, it's great. We'd be collaborating with any other YouTubers this spring. A couple. Hoping to, depending on how the railroad stuff works out, I'll probably end up doing a weekend of like my last rites before training. So I'll reach out to some of my friends to see what we can do. But that's, yeah, we'll have to see. Bought tickets for Strasbourg. Oh yeah, that's this Saturday. I don't know if I'm gonna make it up there or not. I'm having a hard time because of my car right now and other stuff in life. We'll have to see. Hey Brian, Train Seekers, what's going on? Welcome. Where will you train? So that's an excellent question. So that Norfolk Southern, here's the great thing. I'll tell you guys, this is really funny. So Norfolk Southern and CSX train in either Atlanta or the Atlanta area. So Norfolk Southern's in McDonough, Georgia, which is about 45 minutes southeast of the Atlanta area. So that's the best way I can explain it. So the funny thing is, I found out my parents actually asked, where would training be? Where are you going? And I told them, and my mom Googled McDonough, Georgia. McDonough, Georgia is actually home to one of the worst train accidents of all time. It was like there's a creek there that basically flooded out, and apparently the water washed out a truss bridge, and a Southern Railroad, I believe the engine number was like number 7, Southern Railroad steam engine actually went over the edge of it and like destroyed like everything. I think it was only 3 or 4 cars. There was a couple couple coaches and a sleeper car. So there's 45 passengers. I think 35 of the passengers died. The other 10 were either seriously injured or like in critical care for the rest of their lives. And then the engineer, I don't know what happened to the crew, but it basically said like 45 passengers in total, 35 perished, which is just insane for anything. But I thought it was slightly ironic that I'll be going to conductor training in the vicinity of the worst train wreck ever in American history. I think it happened in 1902. I believe it was like, yeah, I think it was 1902, or I believe that's what it said online, which is just really crazy. Staying at the Caboose Motel. Nice. Spring City, Tennessee. I did hear about that when I went to Tennessee. There is a lot of train stuff down there. Have you ever put coins on the tracks? Yes. Yes, I have. I don't do it anymore, but I have a couple here and there. I like smash pennies more so than the rail coins. Gotta meet up. Oh yeah, Mount Airy, sweet. Saw the catch of the CSX. Yep, Brian's got the good old what's a Western Maryland or B&O line? I forgot. I think it's the B&O line out there. Got Florida Railroad Dog. I believe I saw him. There he is. Hello, welcome. 484 may be testing this weekend. I heard about that too, and I might be up that way. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. Hey, Brian, thank you so much. Yeah, it's got some problems. It's we'll have to see. But Brian, yeah, the SD70's got some electrical problems. I'm gonna go check them out this week sometime. Want to try that too. Post more of that. Sweet. No, I'm not certain quite yet. It's all about the physical results, how they interpret that. We'll have to see. Recently got hit by a train in Kansas. Oh, Carnes, Tennessee. Oh, old B&O lines, sweet. Old main lines next to the house. Oh man. Well, same here. I got the Pennsylvania Railroad like within walking distance of the house, or the old Pennsylvania Railroad. Still runs some trains here and there, but nothing like it used to be. They're saying out in the old NCR they'd run up to like, well, during the war, I think they said like 87 trains a day. That's what I heard, 83 to 87 trains a day on the old NCR where the trail's at and all that stuff. Thinking about booking a run. Yeah, that's so Ralph, yeah, those are great. I would love to see those engines, the F units that they have. They are beautifully done and fully restored. Yeah, fall foliage was awesome too. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time. It's been a process, but it's all for the better. So yeah, we can fire up the SD70. I'll show you guys what's going on with it. But it's locked. So in the electronics somewhere, the engine is locked. So that's why I'm going to take it to the MTH guy. He's going to work his magic. I'm assuming he's probably going to switch out the reverser board in it, or well, we'll have to see. But I think it's definitely one of the boards. And yeah, right now I cannot afford a DCS system nor an LCS because I think we're being scalped right now with the prices of that stuff because they're so hard to find, and it's right now it's like I'm in the process of redoing the layout. If I have one locomotive that I have to kind of fidget with, I'd rather put the money into the layout or the platform bench work until getting this thing up and running 100%. I didn't pay a whole lot for it, so I'm not really not too butthurt on it. Honestly, it's like it's one of those things like, yeah, let me tinker with it. So I didn't pay like retail for it. No way. But it does work. It's just you have to do a startup phase with it. What kind of batteries in the engine? So this engine does not like the BCR. I put the original battery back in. It's a 3 volt battery, or 2.4. It's a 3 volt. Oh, George Train's just thinking, uh-oh. What GP30? I have a GP30 on the track right now, too. The gorge twice yet. Oh, it's not fair. I love the Reading, what they're doing out there, or the Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern. They're doing a great job, and it's such a great organization. They're trying to preserve as much as they can, and just riding the trains up there, going, 30, 40 miles an hour. I think we went 30 behind 425. I think we went 36, 35. That was pretty amazing, because usually you don't go that fast on any steam engine ever. Strasbourg, I think they're limited to like 13, 14. Down the street here, they're limited to 15. Even I've clocked them at like 20, 22 before, because they had to go all the way up to Hanover Junction, which I've done videos there before, but they had to meet up to Hanover Junction by a certain time to get people back before it was dark and all that stuff. Hey, Harry, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I got to make my way up to Harry's shop, like I said, to fix the motor's downstairs. But we'll have to see. I have to get that motor working, too. Yeah, when they open up the throttle on 425, it just doesn't sound real. It's like the best way I can describe 425 going down the Reading, Blue Mountain, and Northern is that if you ever see like a movie or something, you hear the train, you hear the chugging, and then just the whistle sounds like out of this world, like fake. I thought it was like it looked like I was like in a video or something, and just the sound of it was just amazing. It sounded like it was like overproduced or whatever, or production put a lot of production into it. I'm like, wow, this is what a train actually sounds like. It was just awesome, and it is so loud too. It was awesome. How does an NS engine get to Colorado? So, John, a lot of Class 1s right now are sharing power. Really, from my understanding of it, I've been listening to a lot of like Railroad Talk. Well, that's a channel, Railroad Talk. He's a great guy. I've reached out to him several times. And then other railroad channels. And basically what it is it has nothing to do with what the engine is now. It's what the train is classified as, because they'll share power here and there. You never know. They might be trading something. It's kind of interesting. John, I don't know if it's a lease, but I think it's definitely an agreement. But I think what they're doing is just to be more efficient. They'll say, hey, instead of uncoupling all of this consist or whatever, we'll just take your power and we'll move it, type of thing. And they keep tabs on them, but they it's not really classified by the engine anymore, or what the railroad engine says. It's the train number, which is just, I don't know how I feel about it, even though right now I'm running a Seaboard with a bunch of Conrail, but I don't know how I feel about it. Awesome place to catch it. Nice. Seeing a lot of CSX, yeah. We all have been working on the layout, making changes for the... Oh, no way. High stacks. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, remember the coal tower? You were like, this has to... I remember that. The coal tower, you got to tear it out and rebuild it. But I believe that's mostly done, so... Yeah, CSX running Canadian stuff. If any of you guys ever watch Wide World of Trains, his channel, he catches all kinds of weird power, and he's getting a lot of UP stuff and BNSF, and he's up in New York. I always forget. He always mentions it here and there, but he's in New York, upstate, and he'll always say, like, oh, this train goes out that way to Ohio. That's, oh, God, what's his name, too? I can't think of his channel either. But, yeah, they've been sharing a lot of power. Hey, Lackawanna John, how's it going? No worries, no worries. The Dome cars sell out fast. Buy tickets. Yes. Oh, yeah. Denver South, what's your favorite foreign locomotive besides USA or Canada? I would say the Mallard, or the Mallard, or the Flying Scotsman's pretty sweet. But I'd say the Mallard, just because just the way it looks, it's just a gorgeous engine. CSX, we put up a video about being conductors a couple of days ago. Nice. On there, we'll tell you about 12-hour shift, being away from home. Hopefully, 75% we were traveling. Sweet. Yeah, I actually look forward to the traveling aspect of the job. It's something I really do look forward to, and um, I've talked to the girlfriend about it. She's cool. She's all for it because um, it's like one of those things. Like it's just the nature of the job. But I am looking forward to actually traveling and seeing different parts of either the state because I know Norfolk Southern doesn't like at least the division I would be in. I'm not sure how far I would be away from because Pennsylvania is a big state. I'm not sure how far away I would be from the home yard like distance wise, but it'd mostly be hours wise, but not so much distance. Because they straight up told me it's like you won't go west, so I'm like okay, well they probably mean like I don't know like Ohio and all that, but I'm sure I'll end up everywhere. I'll be fine. How does an NS get their engines back out there? I don't know. AA4 or the A4 Pacific. Nice. Gus, how's it going? Welcome. So yeah, we can actually we could start up that engine. I'll show you guys. So why world there we go. Dunkirk, New York. Yes. Yeah, Peter, that his channel's great. I love when he yells out. It's like DPU, all right. It's just my favorite. It's just I'm not much of a foamer type. Like I enjoy watching trains, but I don't know all the ins and outs. I don't have a scanner, but I think watching those types of videos is kind of relaxing and just looking at different cars that are out there and all that stuff. I really do enjoy just sitting there listening to trains and seeing what power is out there, especially local stuff like the little the Jeep, what are they, Jeep 38s with the SpongeBob paint scheme as they call it. I love those. Those are just beautiful. Hey Heath, how's it going? Heath, are you going to be at Strasbourg this weekend? That might be my determining like my determining factor for this weekend if Heath is going to be up there. Yeah, a lot of DPUs. DPUs help out. I didn't realize this. So DPUs help out a lot with distributing the train, obviously distributed power, but I didn't realize this at first. It's actually giving the consist and the head end power a little bit of extra air to push through the train. So it does help out a lot. It's pretty cool. But yeah, DPUs are great. Even like just seeing them, they're a lot of fun. You usually hear them cranked, but they're just a lot of fun. Well, human. This weekend, no, I'm planning on going in May 22nd. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I gotta see if I can go to Sparky's meetup. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but we'll have to see. Anything still running on WB connecting? I'm not sure. Sweet. Oh, Randall Ellison, how's it going? Sorry, just reading through some comments. And but yeah, pretty soon they're actually going to start up the NCR. So I think this weekend I might be down there. I think they're just running the Jeep, but it'd be kind of cool to definitely check it out. I miss the Jeep. I love hearing the trains. Like when I'm outside or even in the house, you'll hear them. It's loud and I love it. I love hearing the trains. So yeah, I mean it's been a lot of fun going down there and meeting all the NCR guys, and they're family to me. Like they're a great organization as well. From DNH and PRR, huh? Did I get here too late for the job updates? No, it's same old. Just waiting to hear back from the physical results. I had to do that today, and the only thing it's bad is my weight. That's the only thing that's bad. Everything else is great. And the funny thing is, so if I ever go out, if any of you guys have been out rail fanning with me, or I know my mods have, I can hear trains from a very, very far distance, and a lot of my friends in the past, they're like, no, you can't hear anything. Like this is kind of funny. So they did the audio testing today, and it's like typical Concentra, like DOT testing. They do all kinds of medical clearance testing on top of like drug tests and all that. So they put you in a sound box, literally like a soundproof room. And the room, I will say, like I've been in soundproof boxes before doing music stuff, like singing, vocals. There we go. Let's see, I might lose you guys. The internet's acting up. There we go. So I've been in a lot of soundproof boxes in studios, like professional music studios and actual studio rooms and all that stuff. And when you go into one of those rooms, your ears kind of hurt because all the noise is being absorbed in the soundproof room. So I went into this box. It was an auditory box or examine box. My ears popped as soon as they closed the door. I could not hear anything at all in the box, and then I put my headphones on and I could hear my own heartbeat, which was just freaky. It was very freaky to me. I'm just like, what the heck is this? Excuse me. So they give you headphones and they play a bunch of different frequencies, like a hearing test. And they said that I had very good responses to low and extremely high frequencies. And I was like, that explains why I can hear trains like from a very far distance, which I thought was hilarious. So I can hear them like when we were at the Horseshoe Curve, I could hear them like a mile or two away. And then even like at Macungie, I'm like, yeah, I hear a train. And then a couple minutes later, it was usually a train. So I thought that was hilarious. Hey, thanks CSX. Yeah, I looked at my application from CSX. What was it, Friday? And it said that the job in Baltimore was closed, so that where the position was already filled. But I did have an application in with them, so I think it was under review. But I'll definitely let you definitely reach out to you. Property borders the WSOR. Nice. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, we're about 200 yards, 300, about 200 yards from the old tracks. And when they run on weekends, it is just fantastic and is so much fun. And you hear, like I said, you hear the steam engine, and if the wind's blowing the right direction, you hear it the whole way up the hill. Actually, where I'm at, they're going downhill until about down the street, and then they start to go up a little bit. But I think this railroad's like 3%. It's like, or 2.7 or 3%. It's very intense, and they cut the tracks. This railroad, I think, was built in 1838 is when they started building this railroad. If not a little bit before, like I want to say 1835, something like that. What was it? ENIAC chamber? It was creepy. They closed like I said, I could hear my own heart, and it was very distracting trying to hear the audio test. I was like, man, I can't hear anything. Jeff, the railroad by me is called the NCR, Northern Central Railway. So it's an old Pennsylvania main line. It used to be a 2-track main that would go from Baltimore. I think it would actually reach all the way to, well, it'd go down to Penn Station in Baltimore and come up here. But I believe it would actually reach its way to almost Camden. But I know Camden Yards is all B&O tracks or trackage. Yeah, Horseshoe Curb's great to watch trains. Even places in Baltimore, as a kid, we'd run down the street and we'd catch the old CSX B&O main that goes through Baltimore, follows Route 40 up until pretty much it just follows the coast going up to New York, I believe. Well, it goes up to Philly, then New York. NS Allentown Yard needs conductors. I think they all do. I mean, Harrisburg's like desperate. Like they are absolutely desperate. Oh, Camden Yards in Baltimore, like where the Orioles play, One of the best teams in baseball. They need a prayer. I mean, it's just so bad. I haven't even watched any baseball this year. I've just been like really fed up with it. um, Click the button. I just saw that. All right, yeah, we'll. Oh, Randall Elson had a crew. Bono. They had to do was oh wow, SD70 ACE. Nice. Very cool. Something related. I like catching up on your guys' comments. I'm so sorry. If I missed anything, just please retype it, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. We got a lot of people in here tonight. But I did see someone writing that, what should we do for our 100 subscriber stream? Rail Fan Loy. Here we go. Do a live stream. That's the best way I can do it. That's the best way I could say it. Rail Fan Loy, do a live stream. Have some fun. If you're able to, just have a drink. It could be just something fizzy, and just enjoy yourself. You know, do a live stream, have some fun, and reach out to your fans and run some trains. Talk about trains. You'll have a lot of fun. Don't be nervous either. You just have to wing it. I've been doing this Monday night live for, oh gosh, almost a year and a half now, and it's just one of those things. Like when I first started doing the live streams, I would actually have like a panic attack. I was like, man, I can't do it. And Nikki would say, you're gonna go up there, you're gonna turn on your computer, and you're gonna do the live stream if you like it or not. And I was like, okay. After all, it's just like, yeah, here we go, live stream, let's do it. Here we go. Oh man. Oh, Heath, I missed it. You said hello a while ago. I knew you were here. Welcome. Oh man. So yeah, we can fire up the SD70. She sounds great. It's a great little PS2. I think the Seaboard's a Premier, but I think the SD70 is a Rail King. But the Rail King sounds are like fantastic compared to a lot of Lionel stuff. I mean, I guess the Rail King PS2 would be equivalent to almost like a Lion Master in a way, because it's got all the bells and whistles and the smoke and the sounds, the crew talk. Like this thing has more crew talk than any other engine in my collection. It even has like defect detector, mileposts. The funny thing is it goes up to like milepost 9, which I think is hilarious because it's like 9 miles of track. My layout is probably like, I don't know, a mile, if a mile, in like scale miles. So we'll have to see. Working on getting subscribers. Got 9. Hey, I was gonna say, if even one person subscribes to your channel, that just means the world. Like I remember having like 1 or 2 subscribers, and I was just blown away. I was just like, wow. And I still am. Like even just having a couple people watching, it just means the world to me. And then just the channel grows from there. But yeah, just keep on uploading stuff. I've been kind of bad uploading stuff recently. I've been so stressed with the railroad stuff. I haven't functioned like at all. Like even at work and at driving, I'm just like brain dead. And it's not because of the job itself. It's the whole hiring process and freaking out about the physical stuff and all that. I've just been extremely anxious. 128, awesome. BNSF loves their SD70s. All AC7 or SD70s are referred to as Macs. Yeah, the Mac. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're courageous. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely fun. Hey, Matt's Trains, how's it going? We're living. Just hanging out up here in the train room. Do you have any ideas on the new layout, look, design? So the new layout is it's going to be a 7 wide, well, 7 across, 7.5 across up to this wall corner that's like right here. It's going to come out that far, and then it's going to basically miniature S-bend out to about 9 feet, so extra 2 feet or a foot and a half, and then that's going to go down to the wall. Now the room's 12 feet wide, so it's going to be like an L shape, similar to what we have now, just it's going to utilize up to the wall. And then I've got to be able to make my access spaces for the crawl space doors. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, 2-track main, a bunch of sidings. Get some of my friends up here to help me design it once everything's up. And then the track, all I need, I think, are 072 MTH reel tracks. And that's it. I need I think 16 makes a circle of 072, and then 4 make an S, so I need 20 pieces of 072, and that's it. And be good to go. Yeah, definitely subscribe to check out the Henning's shop. They do the the Train Shop Weekly. That's a good show. They talk about all the new stuff in all different scales. Harry, you'll be able to advertise that a little bit better than me. I watch it every week, or every time you guys post something. I know it was a weekly show, but whenever you guys do a video, I'll end up watching it, and it's a lot of fun. It's my problem getting things posted. I have been trying to keep up with our videos. Not easy at times. Yeah, it's definitely not easy. Whoops, missed a Heath comment. Uh-oh. Making another layout. Yeah. Heath, I got some problems up here in the attic I got to sort out. And to get to it, I have to rebuild this layout and have these doors on either side of the room accessible. So it'll be easy. It's a design that I think is going to work. And right now I'm not even utilizing the whole room. I've got the 412 piece. I've got about 18 inches from the end of the platform to the wall. So I'd like to go from basically wall to wall up here. Got a lot of viewers from Asian countries. Yeah, you will. I have a bunch of viewers, or I don't know if they actually watch. It could be bots. A lot of viewers from India, which is interesting. But I also have a lot of viewers from the UK, but I don't know. It's all about where YouTube decides to post your stuff, push it out there. Trying to get to, get the HO set next to the N scale layout. Nice. Parts department at Hennings. Yeah, they got everything you need. Most of mine are from the Middle East. I saw that. Yeah, I had a bunch. I was like, what the heck? What is this? Oh, man. Matt, cheers. Have a great night. Hopefully I'll see you soon. We'll try to get up to Strasbourg. I don't know what's going on this weekend, but I'll have to see. Hey, Anthony, how's it going? Fantasy Baseball League draft tonight. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was going to say, the Orioles, I don't know if they're going to do anything this year. They have CSX and N-Scale. Surprise. Oh, nice. Sub to 400 channels. That's how it is. It's YouTube. There we go. There's just so much content out there right now. It's crazy. And if I started a channel, I would say about maybe 10 years ago, the subscriber count would be much higher, and they used to post a lot of different stuff, but this channel it's family friendly, and I do train stuff, so there isn't really anything I could get reprimanded on. I'm not talking about political stuff or any of that stuff, so it's just a channel. So yep, safe zone pretty much. A lot of the other channels out there, they'll get doxxed, or not doxxed, but suspended, or you get a strike for talking about certain topics. So where did you get the blue lighting? Those are Philips Hue bulbs from Home Depot. They're like $15 a piece. You can download it's called the Wiz app, which is kind of funny. They work with the bulbs, and they work through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, so you can change them to whatever you want. So all the lights up here, I can change them to whatever colors. And the shelf, where's my remote for the shelf? Must be back there. But the train shelf itself is just a LED strip of LEDs with the little remote, and you can change it to whatever color you want. They do all the patterns and all that too. Have fun at dinner, John. Sounds great. Canceled channel. Yeah, I get like you get strucken down and then canceled. All that fun stuff. So yeah, let's get the Mac started here. Enough said about this Mac. You guys have to hear it. She sounds great. Like I said, she is a great piece. Make sure I'm lined up here. All right, so she is quite loud. I think you guys are far enough from the mic. It shouldn't be too bad, but sells those lights you said. Yes, Home Depot, or just look up. You can look up Philips Hue, and they're all LEDs. Ooh, the lighting's horrible for that. Here, I'll actually give me a second, guys. I'll actually go in and turn up the lights a little bit more. Hope my Guardians have a good season this year. Nice. All right, guys, I have to go through the app. Of course, I turned off the app, and now it's like, you know. John, how's it going? Welcome. Anything trains, I'm in. Yeah, same here. Anthony's a Yankees fan. All right. Yeah, I don't get into the whole rivalry stuff. Baseball is baseball. I'm like, I grew up in Baltimore, so we had a lot of Orioles stuff, but everyone knows that the Orioles are just bad, so I don't really have any ground to stand on. So if I say like, yeah, whatever, this team, whatever, it's just like, well, dude, you have an Orioles hoodie on. Like I have no ground to stand on. Oh man. The Guardians, yeah, you mean the Indians. The Indians are good. I like the Indians. They're cool. All right, I gotta try to get this set up here. So, let's say I'm with hockey. Yeah, I was a Caps fan. It's like I enjoy watching the Caps and everything. It's just, here, I'm going to turn up the daylight. Oh, that's bright. That's aggressive. So I'm going to get the other light to daylight as well. Get some extra light up in here. All right, so let's start her up. I'm going to have to let her idle for a second. Heath, you're a bot. Oh, no. Oh, Heath, have a great night. Hopefully we'll see you soon. So here we go. Let's crank her up. And she is started. I gotta let her idle to warm up. Gotta get the battery going. Oh, here's the horn. We can do that while we wait. So there she is. And actually, I can move her up. I have to... So to unlock the engine, every time I use it, I have to hit the horn once. And then 3 bells. It does the toot toot, and now I'm able to pull her forward. There you go. There she is, guys. So, I'm going to let her warm up even more. So, she's a great little engine. I believe it is Rail King, but it's pretty darn close to scale. I would say it's about 7/8 there. But it is a great, great little engine. I just want to get it fixed so it can run properly, at least. I can't zoom in with this camera, unfortunately. It's a fixed lens webcam. You can hear some of the... Yeah, she's big. Yeah, she's a tank. Then you can kind of see the smoke. But you can pull her forward. I'll put the belt. Well, it's going to go in reverse, but let me quickly see, like, the power just shut off. She needs more idle time. This is the 2694 road name. See, it could be scale. I'm not exactly sure, but I thought it was Rail King, at least from what my MTH friend was saying. But I guess I'll find out once I get this thing fixed up. Yeah, building up air for the, what, 6 cars? So I'm actually running this with a conventional remote. It's actually the thumbnail of the stream. So I got the conventional remote hooked up. I got the throttle pack by MRC. This is a nice transformer. Yeah, she smokes like crazy. Let me get the lighting better, because you guys can see the smoke. But yeah, this thing smokes up the whole room. Yeah, I got this, Greg, it was like under, I think it was 175 for the engine, so that's why I'm not like completely upset that it doesn't work to its full capacity. Here, let's bring down the warm light. I have no idea what that guy just said. See if there's other sounds in here. Magnet traction? No. Nope. Yeah, trying to get this app to work. It's just not cooperating here. Technology at its best. There we go. That might help out with the see the smoke and all that. So let's get her. I gotta hit the horn once, the bell twice. Alright, she's unlocked, so now I can pull her. He said you're hired. I hope so. Here we go. At least I thought it. And now she's not moving. There we go. And there's the smoke. Awesome. Yeah, there it's got a lot of smoke. Yep, I just gotta get her fixed up, that's all. It's probably just a glitch in the board. But apparently you can download all kinds of stuff to these. Captain, we have power. Alright, so down on track 1, the Seaboard is like my favorite startup. I'll move the screen back. So listen to this. This is awesome. This one smokes too. You guys will see the Conrail train. Alright, we got trains running. Train heaven. Here, I get a better look at the GP38. Yeah, it's great. There's the Conrail train. Oh yeah, definitely working railroad. DB Tech, they're just, those are like 3 or inch and a quarter dowels. Derail. Oh no. Did you guys catch that? That was awesome. The Pennsylvania covered hopper decided to give way. Yeah, check out all this smoke over here. Look at this. It's actually like right around my lamp on my desk. You can see all the smoke just settling there. There we go. MTH CNO work caboose. Nice. Yeah, I actually almost bought a PS1 chassis. It just didn't work out. Like, I didn't like the horn on it and stuff. There you go. Yeah, I saw the sparks. It's all part of the fun. I'll get you guys as close as I can. There she is. I'll put the light on her. The paint on the ice station. No. Actually, someone weathered that. I bought it weathered. Oh. Now they're talking to one another. So yeah, I actually bought this weathered. There you go. Actually, I'll bring the camera down. So like all this here is all weathered, and then I added the ice chips on it. I got these from Michael's at the end of the Christmas season. It's like $3. Hey Edward, how's it going? Welcome. But yeah, definitely I saw sparks fly too. It was pretty sweet. I gotta fix that car. That car's gonna give me some problems. I probably just need some oil or something. Because they're brand new, like, new old stock Weaver cars. Let's see, I'll push these back. Alright. And the car that fell off is actually the Pennsylvania hopper. So let's get that. Alright. Oh yeah, that's why. Look at... So guys, I was looking at this car. I'll show you this real quick. This car I bought, the trucks, look how stiff these are. Oh no, we don't want that. So I'm gonna... Got this fancy Boyertown Ye Olde Train Shop screwdriver. And... these have Phillips heads in them. Oh, there we go. So that's why that car is being pulled to the side. Check these out now. Super loose. No, they just had to be loosened up. The screw was just bearing down on them. Like, these have never ran. Like, this car right here is, like, brand new. So, we'll get her hooked up again. Oh, that's so much better. Here, we actually... Give me a second. Work tomorrow night all. Hey, Randy, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Have a great week. Which transformer is what? Let's do. I'm gonna shut her down. For now, we'll get her back going again, so. So also the shutdown phase doesn't work either. So it should do like a full like shutdown, just like my GP30 over there. But it doesn't do the full shutdown phase, so something's definitely up with it. I don't know. And guys, I have a feeling... So MTH recommends that you do not use... Like, I know a lot of you guys probably still use them, which is fine. I understand it. But MTH highly recommends to never use a ZW, like the old ZW style or Trainmaster or any of the... Well, the old stuff. Old Transformers, because of circuit protection in those. Now, I bet you someone used one on this engine and totally fried it. That's what I'm assuming. I could be wrong, but that's the way it seems. Like, it's just not getting enough power in certain areas. It seems like the battery is just kind of like, you know. So I'm assuming someone probably fried the board using an old, like a really old transformer. Right now I'm using a throttle pack, MRC throttle pack for that upper loop. It's very responsive. It has a boost button. You can boost the power up to, I think, 80 watts or so. I think it's a 60 watt transformer, and that's this right here. I'll show you this guy right here. These are great. They're very hard to find, and they also have like the cool, I love this, look at this knob on here, like you actually feel like you're controlling the train. And I also have the MRC dual, but I prefer the throttle pack to the dual because the throttle pack itself has the I believe this has the circuit breaker. No, it's a digital circuit breaker. So the light will go from green to red if there's a problem. And I think the power pack, yeah, power pack is completely separate from the controller itself. So if this goes, you can replace this with anything really, and you're not gonna sacrifice your whole transformer. Now, the MRC Dual is a very nice transformer. It's mine. For some reason, it just never cranked out enough amps to do stuff, so you'll have to see. Like, someday I'll do a review on my transformers, but you know, it's right now it's like I like using this little throttle pack over the Lionel, the newer Lionel ZW stuff, or the CW80s. No. You can use ZW if they're up. Yeah, that's true. If it's got the newer electronics in it, yes. But I'm talking like my boat anchor that's downstairs. No, I will say this, I have used an old ZW without any upgrades or anything on my dad's layout growing up with the GP9, which actually right there, that's an MTH PS1, but that's the only time I've ever used one. And then up here for a while, that's all I had. So that's why I used the TMCC, and it's got a lot of circuit protection. And then this little throttle pack, it puts out just enough power, and it'll crank your trains. And then the buttons, the bell and the whistle buttons are just really responsive because they're actually like a membrane switch, not so much a electromechanical switch or a physical like toggle knob. They're like pushing buttons on a circuit board, so you just have to hold them down very gently, and the horn, whatever you need to do, will go off. Hey, thanks, Randall. Was NS paint the reason you end up buying it? I was just I've been looking for either like an SD70 or some modern-ish stuff for a little bit. The price was right, and I was just like, okay, I'll bite on it. Let's see what happens. But we're gonna do some switching work here, so I gotta hook up the Pennsylvania hopper, get you guys the track cam. Hear a train from your house, sweet. We'll hear the there's a local that's here real quick. So if you go about, I want to say 7-8 miles up out of town here, and you go towards Hanover, Pennsylvania, there's an old Western Maryland single track through there that actually cuts through Baltimore, Reisterstown. It's not Maryland Midland, but it gets close to it. But that track, it's actually ran by CSX now, and you'll hear locals around 2-3 in the morning sometimes up there. And then in the afternoon, like 5, 6 o'clock, I believe they also run up to Reisterstown. And I don't know where they go. They probably go up to Hanover. That's exactly probably where they go. They go to Hanover to Baltimore or vice versa. So it's really cool hearing that, because it's usually like a GP38. I love Jeeps. They usually put 2 of them together, and they are hauling a couple like flat cars, bulkhead cars, covered hoppers, things like that. Because I see them going over 695 down in Baltimore all the time. So we're going to do some switching. So we're going to fire up the GP30, which has like my favorite, out of all the engines I have, it's my favorite startup sequence. It just sounds like a GP30. So I'll flip you guys around here. And the GP30 is actually behind the building that the cats destroyed. That the layout's coming up anyways, so I'm not too concerned, but it does suck that they tore the face off the building. But here we go. Let's start her up. And it sounds really close to like the GP15 I've heard, and a couple others. It's going to run forward first. Running Railfan, how's it going? We're going to tear up the layout and build a new one. And what you guys are hearing is the sound car in the background. Alright. Whoops. Sorry. Alright, that wheel's on. Alright, we can send her out. I actually just picked up this boxcar yesterday. It's a Conrail boxcar from the whole set. It's you can see it's numbered CR17201. Well, the next car in front of it's CR 301 instead of 201, so it's part of the set. All right, I think she's warmed up. And I like how the Seaboard engine, the guys in there have a southern drawl, southern accent. I think that is just so cool how they did that. It's like, yeah, it's a Seaboard. You're down, possibly down south, you know? So, all right, let's send her. And I love hearing Jeeps cranking up. Passing the M1000 set. Nice. Still punching yourself. Hey, don't beat yourself up too bad. It's just a train. There'll be many more. The fast act breakers. Yeah, I need to get some of those installed. And then there's the sound car on call soon. Hey, thank you so much, CSX. Hopefully you have a great night. Technically, this Seaboard was probably converted to a CSX engine, so... Here. Whoops. Here, we'll do this. There you go. Which I know they would never do. But there we go. Trainmasters are great transformers. I do, Greg T. I've got a Jeep 9, Boston and Maine. That's like a great locomotive. What did I miss? Not a whole lot. But yeah, this is probably one of the longest trains I've ever ran up here. Oops. And we'll get her all started up. Here we go. Oh, the Trainmaster. Oh, yeah, the Trainmaster looked great. That was awesome. Alright, guys, here we go. Let's try it again. Oh, double pass by. Look at that. Sweet. George Trains, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in. Actually, move that out of the way. There we go. Yeah, now the Seaboard's smoking. There we go. Love the horns. Yeah, they're great. Florida Railroad Dog, what engines do they run for FEC? Or what type of power do they run down there? Look at all that smoke. That's awesome. Wow. 44s. Jeez. Now are you guys are you guys associated with the Brightline that's going in there? Because I've seen a lot on Brightline passenger service. Here we're actually bringing the GP30 in. So you guys can hear the shutdown cycle. It's probably one of my favorite shutdowns of any engine that I have. Nice. Just hear it like... it's like... Don't shut me down, please. They lease your track. That's what I thought. Like, okay, so despite all the crazy stuff happening with Disney right now, I enjoy going to the parks. I'm not into the whatever politics or whatever's going on with them, but I'm a huge park fan. I love theme parks and exploring theme parks, and I do enjoy going to Disney. At least I remember the Disney I remember. Back in like 2018 or so. So, uh-oh. Harry's calling tonight. Hey, man, I'll see you hopefully soon. I'm hoping I can get up there to get parts to fix these pre-war locomotives or something. So I'll probably go up there with Sean again. But with the Disney stuff, oh, man, it's like I'm hoping that they can get the Brightline in there to take you down to downtown Disney. So, yeah, that's what I'm really hoping for. And I actually mentioned that to Nikki. I said, I bet you they're FEC tracks in some parts. Kind of like, I guess how SEPTA used to be or something like that. Or Amtrak and Norfolk Southern, of course, share trackage. But I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, Harry, have a great night. Be awesome to hang out again. Run trains. I can bring... some conventional stuff. Got a ton of conventional stuff, you know. We'll see. But yeah, I've been looking into this whole Brightline Railroad that's going in to go to the airport to I used to call it Downtown Disney, but Disney Springs. But I am looking forward to that, and I think that is really cool that you could possibly be trains, planes, and automobiles to get to Disney World. I just think that is so cool. So technically it'd be planes, trains, and automobiles, not trains, planes, but you know, you get the point. So I'm gonna switch out the Seaboard to something else that it's not the Seaboard. I love the Seaboard. Actually, I wouldn't mind running that bald one again. Get some smoke up in here and get the got vanilla scent. This thing's going quick. Look at that. So, got vanilla scented smoke up here, and this stuff smells fantastic. It really, it's girlfriend friendly. It's the best way I can call it. So, it's one of the ones that she likes. If I run trains up here for the stream, the smoke goes through the wall to the downstairs, the AC, whatever, HVAC system. It doesn't make the house smell like coal, which I like, but Nikki does not. They run on our track. We are laying a double main line. Yep. but lane track north to Orlando. Okay, so you guys were doing that. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, hopefully it all works out. I'm looking forward to it, and I would love to go down there and take a train from the airport, but it can't be that expensive. It can't be as expensive as like the Mirrors bus service that they're charging. It's like $100 extra a person or something. Or I forgot what it is. I think it's like about $100 a person for the whole trip, because they're Magical Express. But it'd be really cool to take a high speed train down to Disney. So I'm gonna grab another engine. It can either run. I'm thinking, I haven't ran that Western Maryland Jeep in a while. We could run that. I could run the Norfolk Southern Jeep down on the bottom track. I don't know if she can do it. The only reason why, so you guys are probably wondering why I can't run the SD70 on the lower track. It's because of the TMCC remote that I have set up right now. With this remote, I don't have enough control to get it out of the lock mode. So like hit the horn and the bell, it just does not register in time. So I need something that's a little bit more fast acting. So like my little throttle transformer here, I can hit the buttons very quick and get that out of unlock mode, or out of lock mode into unlocked mode. So that's why I can't run it on the lower track. When I brought her home and ran her, I put her on the lower track. It did perfectly fine until it crapped out. So we'll have to see. Brightline hits a vehicle at least once a week. Oh, great. That's excellent. Hey, Brian Rock, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Hopefully see you soon. But yeah, I'll have a great week, of course. So we'll get the, you know what? I'll find something cool. I'll flip you guys around, so I won't give too much away here. So I'll find something really cool to run. Let me take this. This has, like I said, this has PS2 in it, so not all PS2 is bad. All right, we're going to try this. We're going to try it out. I'm a betting man. I'm going to say it's not going to work. Oh, man. All right. I don't think it's going to work. This is a MPC style. Well, actually, I think it is a post-war Jeep that someone painted. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be loud. So here we go. Yeah, that's MPC. Ooh. She did it. There we go. Well, that was surprising. It's still stalling out. Just for laughs, we'll get this going. We need more power. There we go. Early Dash 9, Purple Box, PS1. Yeah, they were good. Early 2000s, no worries. No Sister's Name on the Water Tower. NS time, woohoo! Yeah, I'm gonna relieve this little guy of duty. Look at this thing. $14 cars. Wow. That's pretty good. Oh, she's toasted. Oops. A little bit of wheel slip, but she'll be all right. So yeah, this is actually the first Norfolk Southern engine I ever bought, and I think someone painted it custom because they also did something very interesting. So right here it says N&W, and this number here is actually a Pennsylvania number. So, oh, together on the same track. Jeff, I can't. I wish I could, but no, because this is conventional, complete conventional. The thing up top's already having enough issues. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, this guy here is, I think it's MPC, but I think I did a video on I don't know what the heck this engine is, but these handrails actually go underneath. It's actually popping out to be like that. But someone put N&W, custom painted all of this, and it looks fantastic. I put my own LEDs on the inside of it, so it lights up nice and bright. But yeah, it's a very simple locomotive. I love it, and I love Jeeps, so it all works. Back to back. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to mess around with the electronics already. The other engine's having enough problems. I don't want to introduce any more chaos, especially on the top track. So, let's see. Yeah, because we're on the Jeep train. I'll put the we'll run this guy. And this is a good one. All right. Awesome. This is Proto Sound 1, so as soon as I start it up, you'll hear. There we go. Jeff, the humming sound is it's the E unit, which is a solenoid, electromechanical solenoid, and some of them are just loud. It also depends the style E unit, when it was made, and all that. But E units are typically, I don't want to say they're always loud, but they can be loud. Wait for this engine to warm up. I have not ran this Jeep in a while, so this has the old 9 volt style. It's like 8.5 9 volt style battery, and let's see if sometimes she'll get lucky. Let's see if she'll kick off. Nope. Nope. Gotta wait a little bit. She's got to charge up. Yeah, she's got to charge. Whoops. I'm just going to cut the power to her. Yeah, she's got to charge for a little bit. So we'll let her charge. We'll talk about stuff. Yeah, the battery's funky. So it probably needs a new battery. Depending on how often you run them, that's what really factors into it. But I haven't ran this engine in a while, so let's get her started up. Yeah, it's really bad. So let's see what happens. I'll let her sit for a second. Actually, move her up there. There we go. BCR. No, it's got the old battery in it. It's probably, you know what? It's the original battery from when I bought it, so it's probably time to switch one out. I have rechargeable batteries in my drawer here that are like brand spanking new, but I'll probably get one more run out of it. Let's see. There we go. We'll let her charge up. Camden, New Jersey, 2 NS engines run to Lawnside. Whoa, nice. Testing out the MTH K4 Proto 1 coal hoppers at the club. Nice. Open house later this month. Those are great. I have one of those. It's a 1361, I believe. KNR Custom Models, welcome. 7,000 pounds. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, like it might be all right, it might be time for a new battery for sure. Whoops. Yeah, it needs a new battery. So we'll get the Baldwin hooked up. Oh, poor thing. I have batteries, so it's not a big deal. And with this one, well, maybe it's... Let me try one more time. Because usually I run it in this direction. Just for luck. Let's see what happens now. Well, it's running. Yeah, she needs a new battery, so... Here, let me get her off the track. I'll hook up the Baldwin. That ain't good. Alright. Sorry about that, folks. Let's get her Alright, so this one started up perfectly fine. And we got lots of smoke. Yeah, K&R Custom, I'm just going to replace the battery in it because it's pretty old. The battery's at least 4 years old. Hey, Radar, have a great week. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, actually, I'll try to do the battery replacement really quick for the inside of that Western Maryland. BCR. Some of them, I'll be honest with you, some of the engines do not like BCRs, but I don't mind them either, but I've had some duds with BCRs, or like some engines just don't like them. Good looking Constance. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's see if we can get this engine apart. I've been in her once before, and it was, I think it was, I forgot what was up with it, but... And the Western Maryland actually has all the ports on the bottom to upgrade with like smoke or Proto Sound 2 if you really wanted to. So I think it's a later Proto Sound. Just doesn't have any smoke. Hey, Lackawanna John, have a great night. Thank you so much. Hey, good night, Rob412. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yeah, I can't seem to get the shell off. I'm trying to find a way in, but... Yeah, there's always like missing screws on here. Jeff, so each of the Conrail hoppers, they're $20 a piece. The caboose I think was 25 or 35. But I know each of the Weaver cars, so actually I think all the Conrail cars minus the caboose and the tanker were only $20 a piece. And the 2 box cars, they were expensive too, but because they're like limited edition. I usually buy cars on the inexpensive side just because, you know, you don't want to buy a bunch of expensive cars and then you don't have a lot of money to buy other cars. Yeah, train shows. Everything here minus the caboose, the blue box car, the brown box car, and the sound box car. Well, let's just say this. All the hoppers were from a train show. Except the Conrail covered hopper. This car, the second one, the gray one, that was from a train shop. But that was only $20. I might just set this GP9 off to the side to charge up. These are newer style cars. Like, I think all the cars in this consist are within the last, I don't know, like 15, 20 years. Or actually, there we go. Let her blow some smoke around. Oh man. So let's see. Don't understand why our locomotives are so expensive than the cars. So I'll be honest with you. So there are some cars. Here we go. There are some cars that are extremely expensive, and sets of cars that are extremely expensive. Here, I'll actually kill the engine. There we go. And it should power down, just like a Baldwin. There it goes. So yeah, some sets or some engines cost a lot more than others, and there are some cars that are extremely expensive. So if you're buying like full-scale passenger cars, for instance, you might be spending $100+ a car. Or if you buy semi-scale like passenger cars, it might be like $20 a car. It's all pretty subjective, and like For instance, I think the sound car on this set, I splooged on it. I spent $100 on that car, and I really wanted a sound car, so I saved up, bought the sound car. Compared to like these guys right here, these are full scale box cars, or standard O as they used to call them, and this is $25. Now the trucks are full die cast; they spin around, but these are really nice cars. I got this with the other one in the set, and excuse me. Then you get into things like this MTH car, probably cost about $40 to $50 back in the day. It's an MT. It just says stamped MTH, so it's probably like it's not a premier car, but it is a full scale car. You do have some other details in the back here, but then you get into cars like it's not here. It's actually on my shelf. It's an MTH Premier covered hopper. That's like an $80 car. So I don't buy cars for retail. I hate spending a ton on cars because this is like a $20 car to me, and I'm like, okay, cool, $20, and then this was $25, but these are extremely rare. Like this car right here, like I said, came in a set. It's from a set from 1987. It came with the caboose. It's at the end of this, and this blue caboose or blue box car. Sorry, losing it. This blue reefer. So you get a box car, a reefer. So there we go. Price of locos change on the detail, lighting, and sound. Yes, for sure. Like I bought like TMCC steam engines that, or actually I have my Boston and Albany. I paid like $200 for it. When it came out in 1997, it was probably a couple $100 more because of TMCC. Here, I'll actually roll these back. And these cars are great. For $20, these have all die-cast trucks, die-cast couplers, and everything. So I can't complain. Like these cars, these are also sprung and die-cast. So, and they're very responsive, and they're going to hold. Like they're not like MPC tab couplers. These are definitely hefty cars. So here we go. I'm trying to get these back on track here. The newer cars, you'll actually see the roller bearings will actually spin. I've seen a couple of those from Lionel, and they're very expensive as well. So it's really subjective to what you're willing to pay, and you know what the market is, and you know people are trying to liquidate stuff right now, so it's pretty easy to find really good deals at shows. But the newer cars, I'll say like these guys here, I'll take these over some of the newer cars, especially that problem I had with the sound car with the coupler not matching up to anything but Weaver or 027 Lionel, which I thought was ridiculous. So it's a full scale car. It's like a high cube car, and it didn't couple to anything, and it's really just Weaver tooling kind of stolen. But then here, I'll show you guys like other cars. What's the caboose behind you? Oh, this guy. This is a smoking radio caboose from K-Line, and this was $20 as well. So it's a $20 purchase, but probably like $100 caboose. Honestly, these are very rare as well. I didn't realize what they were at first, and I saw these at the show, and the guy was like, "I'll sell it to you for $20." I was like, "Okay," and yep, I brought her. Trying to get her on the track there. I brought her home, and basically I didn't realize it was a smoking caboose. I saw it had an on-off switch. I'm like, well, let's flip it on and see what happens. And it smoked out. Like it's pretty crazy. Here, I'll take the Baldwin off the track. It's getting pretty late too, so I'll show you guys the smoke unit, then we'll call it. Baldwin's hot too. Poor thing's doing a lot of work. It's an MTH Premier. It should be able to last forever. Here we go. So I'll switch cameras real quick, and we're going to power up. Hear the sound car clicking away. And then you'll see the smoke billow out the top. Well, actually, it probably needs fluid. So you take this little cap off of here, and you can fill it up with smoke. But it's a orange, they call it like a radio safety caboose, communications caboose. Put a lot of smoke float in there. Give it some air. I always use the eyedropper to push air to get rid of any bubbles, and then it should be good. And this thing will smoke and smoke and smoke. And of course, we got to put the little diverter back on, the T. And that just presses on like that. And there you go. We're cooking. So yeah, I mean, it's like I wasn't expecting to buy a caboose that day, and I was looking for a smoking K-line caboose, but he had 30 on it, and it was like he eventually got down to $20. And then the crazy thing is, so it's smoking like crazy right now. You take the power off, so I kill the power. It still smokes residually for about 30 seconds after, just because I guess the burner style, the Sooth style that they're using is just so like powerful. So yeah, when I first bought it, I actually watched it. I brought the car downstairs with me to make sure it wasn't going to catch my like attic on fire. It freaked me out. So yeah, there we go. That's that car. So yeah, I ran this a couple weeks ago. It's a fun caboose, honestly. It's anything that smokes, makes sound, I'm all for it. It's just a lot of fun. And this hobby's all about having fun, so why not, you know? But yeah, guys, it's 10:30 already. I know I started later. I actually have to get to bed. I have a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. And I've got my car and stuff to work on, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, Randall, I'm heading out too. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you everyone for stopping in to the live stream. I'm so sorry I started late. I've got a lot going on, but I love doing this live stream. It really helps me get away from things and just relax and have a great time. So I want to thank you all for coming into the live stream. We had a lot of people tonight, and you guys have been so much fun, especially the new loco. I don't want to fire up anything right now. It's too late. Hey, thanks Florida Railroad. But yeah, thanks guys so much. We'll keep in touch. If you guys ever need anything, just reach out to us on our Facebook page. I'll be happy to answer anything that you guys have. Yeah, I have some videos planned for this week, and I'm probably going to be filming one tomorrow when I get back on the SD70, if I can get it fixed, or if I can get out to get it fixed. So we'll see. But I'd love to film a video on that and do a conventional run review with it. So yeah, but guys, have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in. Happy railroading. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great week, and just take care. Be safe. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great night.